It is time for September monthly favorites. I have got a lot of makeup to get through, one skincare product, and one clothing item that I just have to talk about. So let's get into it. I don't typically discuss clothing because I'm just a very casual person. Like I am. This shirt I absolutely love. It's like a thermal. It's got raw edges. It's by Free People, and I just loved the pattern. I just had to have it. And it has like the longer sleeves that you can put your thumbs in if you want. I like these in winter and fall because I am very cold by nature. Like I'm always freezing. So I love shirts like this that give you just a little bit of warmth on the hands. And I think it's super cute. So I will link this below. It is also a favorite, but the one that I just fell in love with as soon as I saw it. It's different for me, but I am a t-shirt person. Collina Strada has this girl dinner shirt, and I mentioned it in a video, and I just love it. I just love it. It's got a little bit of bling. I know I'm not really a blingy person, but this is like just enough to give it a little something extra. I just have to talk about it again. It's got like mandarin oranges and an apple and then butterflies, and it's in the shape of a lion. I think it's super cute. I got a large so that I could wear it with leggings. I can wear it with like a mini skirt. I can do it with jeans. I mean, I'd have to tuck it because it's really big. It's like a dress. I could almost wear it as a dress, but I'm 52 and I'm just not comfortable doing that. But with like a skirt under it, I think it's super cute, or just leggings and sneakers. Like it's very versatile. You can dress it up, you can dress it down. I bought it at Nordstrom and it's already sold out. I have been able to find it on a couple of websites. I will link it in the description box if I can find it. And then I have one skincare product to talk about. Now, you know, I don't typically talk about skincare. A lot of people have asked for my skincare routine. I'm happy to film it for you, but I kind of change things up based on the season, based on how my skin is feeling, what I need at the moment. Dr. Whitney Bowe reached out to me, not Dr. Whitney Bowe herself, but the brand reached out and offered to send me a couple of products. And one of the products that I picked is this P46 serum. This is a peptide and HA plumping serum. Now, the whole line is meant to be like a post-procedure line. So I'm assuming post-peel, post, you know, microneedling, whatever. I haven't had any procedures done, but I did want to try the line. And this serum is so good. Very thin, which I like. I like things that are thinner, that sink into the skin and don't sit on top of the skin. They don't interact with your makeup. They don't pill. This claims to be a plumping serum, and I find that it is. I'm so very impressed with it. I do notice my skin feeling more plumped, more hydrated, more nourished. Coming into the winter months, like I do get drier. I don't have dry skin, but I do get drier in the winter, as I'm sure most of us do. Air gets drier, we have on the heat in our homes. We're getting there. And so I just think something like this is invaluable. It's just a hydrating, plumping, nourishing serum that it does not irritate skin. It's meant to be used post-procedure. So it has ingredients that are very calming, non-irritating. It's excellent. So I had to talk about it. To be clear, the brand did not ask me to talk about it. There were no strings attached with me receiving this product. Now, everything else that we have, I believe, is makeup, except some brushes. So we're going to start with complexion first. And the two foundations that I want to talk about that I really wore more than any others this month were the Victoria Beckham and the NATASHA DENONA. The Victoria Beckham, I have mine in the shade 3. I have a full review video about this foundation where I do a deep dive into it, so I will not stay here long. I love this. This is an excellent foundation. It works so well for my mature skin. I also have a foundation ranking video where I talk about this foundation and the NATASHA DENONA. It's a beautiful foundation that makes my skin look so healthy. And then the NATASHA DENONA HY-GLAM, this is also in that video where I rank them. I cannot stop reaching for this one. I love it. Now, this came in third in that video, but it was like a very high third. And first and second were kind of tied. So honestly, this also could be considered second place. It's just beautiful. It's easy to wear. It's something that, like, I did not like it the first time I wore it, but I just realized that you need less is more with this. And it's stunning on the skin. It's so pretty. It gives you so much coverage. Gorgeous foundation. For concealer, I was not able to put down the Maxine's Revenge French Face Concealers. The brand sent these to me, full disclosure, but I am under no obligation to talk about, use them, show them on my channel. I'm choosing to do so because I like them so much. They're so good. This is what I have on my face today. This is like a pinky peach tone. I have this under my eyes. I have this one in light sand all over my face as my complexion product. And then this one, I don't have this on today. This is medium deep sand. I have used this for bronzing. It's a little deep for me right now to be a bronzer, but the formula and the way that it performs as a bronzer is exceptional. These are so good. They really are excellent concealers. Oh no, the delivery person is here. Every time I film, I get a delivery. Maybe I get a delivery every day, and that's why. I mean, to be fair, but I think that that's my Dior order. And the powder that I used the most this month was the Gucci, the new reformulated matte powder. This is in the shade 01 Fair. It is such a beautiful powder. I have this on today all over the face. It's called a matte powder, but it's not heavy. It doesn't dry out your skin. There's so many pressed powders. I feel them on my skin. They soak up any moisture on the surface of your skin. This one doesn't do that. It just sets the face. Beautiful. No complaints with this. The packaging is absolutely stunning. It does come with a little puff in here if you want to take it on the go. I like this so much more than the skin tint. That skin tint was ranked last in my video, but this powder is a hit. For bronzer, I've talked about this several times, but I have to mention it again because now it's finally available at Sephora. It is the Givenchy bronzer. I have this on my face today in the shade 001 Mousseline Bronze. This is a beautiful neutral brown tone. It is not too warm, not too cool. It's just perfectly brown. You know what I mean? Like perfectly in the middle brown. I have an entire video where I rank every single luxury bronzer that I could get my hands on, luxury powder bronzer. And this is right up at the top of the list. I love this so much. Okay, for blush, I have to talk about Burberry Outdoor Blush in the shade Sand Beige. This is such a beautiful shade. This is like the blush shade that I have been looking for years. Just this perfectly neutral beige that just isn't a color, right? It's not peach, it's not pink, it's not berry, it's not rose, it's not mauve. It's kind of a warm beige, very slightly warm. It doesn't cross over into orange or peach or anything like that. It's beige, but it's a warm leaning beige. And it is just like the perfect blush tone to go along with all of these beautiful holiday eyeshadow palettes with all of the different colors and textures and tones. You don't know what blush to do with those. This is the blush. Like this is the one that I put on when I'm like, I don't know what blush to wear. Oh, Burberry Sand Beige. I love it. The texture is beautiful. It's very matte. It's like really, really matte, the powder, but it is beautiful on the skin. It wears really well. And then I have to talk about N20, the Chanel cream blush. Several of you in the comments had mentioned when I talked about my love for these blush sticks that I needed to try this shade. And so I picked it up when I got the holiday collection and I just love it. This is kind of in the same vein, right? It's hard to really say what color it is. I mean, it is warm leaning, but it's like a warm brown. This is also a shade that would go with, pretty much anything in my Chanel holiday collection haul and try on. This is the blush that I wore with those colorful palettes, even with the quad. It's a beautiful formula, a beautiful texture. I love the Chanel cream blushes. I think they're really, really good. So yeah, I have not been able to put that one down since I got it. Something else that I haven't been able to put down that I have literally dipped into every single day since purchasing are the Hourglass holiday palettes. They're so beautiful. Like I said, every single day there is something that I reach for in one of these palettes or both of them. This is the Deer palette. I have an entire video on both of these, so I will not stay here long, but every single one of the shades in this palette are my shades. They're shades that work well for me, that I am so happy with. The bronzer in here is so gorgeous. The highlight in here is just like perfection. It's so soft and ethereal. The setting powders, like this entire palette is a smash hit to me, and look at it. It's so beautiful. The Swan palette, I use this so much more than I thought I would because this is a little more intense. So really where this is going to shine for me, where I'm going to probably really pull this in, is in the summer. But right now I'm still reaching in these blushes as toppers, as like, I get on a blush look and I just want something extra. Then I'll dip into one of these two and just intensify whatever I've got going on, sometimes both of them. I think that these are 100% worth it. I think that the artwork is beautiful. The color selections are beautiful. I'm just over the moon happy with those. And like I said, I reach into them every single day. I have so many eyeshadows to talk about that I'm gonna try to make this really quick. It's so hard to be quick because I want to tell you the things that I love, you know, what makes it a favorite. Of course, I have to talk about the Byredo Bibliophilia eyeshadow palette. This palette is everything. These deep shades down here, like this burgundy, gorgeous. It's a cool tone like wine shade. This is like a rust color. That's a beautiful one and done. This is, you know, more vibrant, but it's still just this orangey, like red. Absolutely gorgeous. They're so smooth, so pigmented, so blendable, so buildable, so versatile. It's $110 or $115. You get 18 shades, you get 1.1 ounces of eyeshadow. You have a mix of cool and warm tones. Like I just can't imagine not liking this. It's a gorgeous palette. You can do so many different eye looks without even touching any of the reds. I have to talk about this Clé de Peau palette because I love this little palette. It's only 4 shades, but they're beautiful shades. They're fun, they're whimsical. They've got enough sheen to them so that they're very interesting. They're very blendable. You can do more than one eye look with this. Look at that. And then this purple. Oh, I love this purple. This is kind of purple that I love on my brown eyes. So I do have a video using this one. And Chanel really came for our paychecks this last month. They not only released 4 limited edition fall eyeshadow palettes, they also released 4 limited edition holiday eyeshadow palettes. I have 6 of the 8. We're first going to touch on the Boutons collection. This is the Baroque palette, and this is Stellaire. And I have used both of these so much. I absolutely love them. I have an entire video on my channel using that palette. Same with this one, with the Baroque palette. This is another one that I think is just like, when I first saw the photos of this one, I wasn't interested in it, but after getting it and putting it on the eyes and seeing how these colors performed, I fell in love with this palette. It's so beautiful on the eyes. The complementary or contrasting colors here, I think it's an excellent color story. And then they also released the holiday collection. It's not out yet, but it will be soon. These came later in the month for me. This is the limited edition quad in Nuit Astrale Starry Night, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I have an entire video dedicated to this palette, so I won't stay here for too long, but I love these colors on my brown eyes. I think if you have brown eyes, that palette is like gonna be beautiful on you. It's gonna be beautiful on anybody, but it really brings out brown eyes. And then the 9 pans, like these are so different, so unique for Chanel. I just love that they are doing something different for holiday. I mean, look at those. You've got blue, you've got gold, you've got orange, you've got like a purpley pink. You have some mattes, you have shimmers, you have like topper shades. I also picked up this one, which was just so interesting to me with the greens and the purples and the oranges. Like, I just think this color story is so unique and different, especially for Chanel. These palettes are nice, they're weighty, they feel luxurious, they look luxurious, and you get 9 shades. This one has so many mattes, it's just easy to pull these into any other eye look. It's a very Chanel heavy eyeshadow month, but I just couldn't not talk about those. We're doing a video in 2025 where I just spoke about 6 eyeshadow palettes in a monthly favorites. I feel like eyeshadow has been so out, and maybe it still is. I don't care. I love it. I'm gonna wear it. This has been linked in every single video, I think, pretty much since I started my channel, but I purchased a new one, and it's the Victoria Beckham Satin Kajal Eyeliner. This is just in the shade black. It is what I use for the tight line every single day. I love it so much. When I was out of this, I used other things. When I was waiting on my order or whatever, nothing compares. It's just the best because it does not tug or pull or ever feel dry. It doesn't hurt. It just glides on so smoothly and effortlessly. And, you know, I need that. That is probably something that I will repurchase forever. Also, these sweet eyeliners, oh my gosh, they're so good. They remind me so much of the Victoria Beckham. This is the shade Golden Beetle. Look at that. It reminds me a lot of the Victoria Beckham bronze shade. It's almost got a touch of green to it, which I seem to recall being in the Victoria Beckham bronze. Now, I use that one up I no longer have it, so I could be remembering wrong, but I feel like it's a very similar shade. Anyway, these are just as smooth and creamy as the Victoria Beckham. They're excellent. They have a little sponge at the end, just like the Victoria Beckham. The packaging is identical. The lid's on the spoolies, it's identical. If they have a shade in the Swede that you like and you like the Victoria Beckham, you are going to love the Swede and vice versa. I think that they're incredibly similar products. That's a compliment to both brands. For lip liners, I have 3 that I want to talk about. One being the Hung Van Gogh. I am wearing this today. This is the shade Fill It In. This is just a beautiful formula. I want to try more from the brand. I'm trying to hold out until the Sephora sale because there's so much coming out that it's fine if I wait. And enough people have reviewed it that if you're interested in the line, there's definitely information out there. But it's a beautiful shade. Like I said, I am wearing it today. It's like a very deep, cool mauve. Gorgeous. And then the Swede lip liner. This is excellent. This is in the shade January. It looks like the depth on those is very similar, but the January shade is more of a brown. This is more of like a mauve. Gorgeous shade for fall. And then this is an oldie but a goodie. Like I use this almost every day. It is the Dior lip liner in Gone Beige. And what I use this for, I'm sorry, not Gone Beige. That's like a Maybelline lip color. Beige Attitude. This is the Dior lip liner in Beige Attitude. Cool leaning brown. And I use it for like contouring my lips. I can use it to line them too, depending on whatever color lip product that I'm using. But I often use it to like overline the top and the bottom and then, you know, blend it out, soften it out with a finger to maybe look like a shadow, make my lips look a little plumper. I don't have lip filler, obviously, but I like for my lips to look a little bit larger than they are. And that does it perfectly without looking like too much. And then I have 3 lip products. I have the Dior Rouge on Stage lipstick in Confident Nude. I just cannot stop wearing this. This is like a very easy to wear color for me. It's a shade that I put on when I don't know what to wear. It's shiny. It lasts a long time. It's very comfortable. That formula is excellent. If they have a shade that you like, I don't think you would be disappointed in these. I think they're so good. And then I also discovered the Chantecaille lip creme. This is the shade Pink Lotus. I have a video where I touch on this and I'm just like blown away with it. And I continue to be like, that is the shade. It's just so easy to wear in such a beautiful, like warm pink shade. I might have talked about this in a monthly favorites. If I did, I'm sorry for the repetition, but I really do like to talk about what I like, what I have used the most that month. I've made a dent in this. And this is the shade Batiste. And this is like a hydrating lip stain. It's described as a warm berry. I don't know how I would describe that shade. It's lighter than a berry. It's so comfortable. It's like a lip stain that has a little bit of body to it. It feels a little more hydrating, nourishing than a typical lip stain, and it does stain. But the shiny part lasts really well too. Like it's just a beautiful formula. I hope that she has more shades. This is, I'm sorry, this is the Violette FR Lip Nectar in the shade Batiste. Love it. Okay, so that was a lot of makeup. Stick with me though, we have one more thing to talk about. It's not a makeup product, it is brushes. The last thing that we're going to talk about are the Details by Tati brush sets. I have 2 of them here. I have the expansion set and I have the specialty set. I first placed an order for the expansion set. I wanted to try them first, see how I like them, then decide if I wanted to purchase more. I got them. I like them so much. I ordered the specialty set. Now, I did not get the essential set only because I feel like the star of the show in the essential set is the foundation brush. And I don't use foundation brushes. I'm a beauty blender person. Anyway, let's talk about what I do have. The expansion set. First of all, they're so incredibly soft. They do actually feel like a luxury brush. Incredibly well made. They're heavy. They feel solid. The construction feels very nice. The paint, like everything about them feels like a luxury brush set. So this is the brush that I think is excellent for bronzing, for contour. You can use it for liquids or powders. It's just an excellent brush and it's a unique shape. See that shape? It's like not thin like a fan brush. It's thick, you know, and it's densely packed, but it's so soft. And then this brush right here, I am loving. This is the EX3 for setting powder. It does such a great job setting the T-zone, getting in all of the nooks and crannies, but not being scratchy or pokey. They're so soft. This one, the EX2, I've used for powder blush and I've used for cream blush, and it works beautifully for both of them. This is the EX4. It's an excellent concealer brush. This brush right here, this is the EX5. This is such an excellent eyeshadow blending brush, crease brush. I can't wait for her to sell this individually because I will get more than this one. I love this so much. There's a video where I blend out 3 different eyeshadows with this, and it just looks seamless and beautiful. And then this guy, I use this so much. This is the EX6, like a half a fan brush almost, but very small. It does such a great job at lifting the outer corner, at lining the lid, like softly lining your lid, softly lining under the eye. I use it to apply color to the lash line because it's so thin, but it's also fluffy enough to blend. I love those so much that I picked up the specialty set. This brush for highlighting is so good. It's such a unique shape. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it kind of angles down and it just like perfectly hugs the cheek. This one, it's like a really thin eyeshadow brush that is also loosely packed. So it's excellent at like depositing color very precisely, but also blending it out. Again, a brush that I do not have. I don't have anything shaped like that. And then this brush right here, this is the SP3, like for contour, is so precise, but so soft. And it would work for powder or cream. It will work for down the nose. I mean, the jawline, it's not too big, right? Like, I don't have a big face. So I like that it's small and I can kind of be more precise with it. This is the SP2. I've been using this for blush and loving it. Loving it. It's so loosely packed and so soft. It like just does an excellent job diffusing the blush, and it's not too big. Not going to pack on too much color. Excellent, excellent brush. Her SP1, this is a foundation brush to her. I don't use brushes for my foundations. I've been using this to set my face and I love it. It's so soft, no scratchy, no pokey. Since you have to buy a full set of 7, price is quite high. In my opinion, they are excellent. I'm very impressed with them. I've washed them, let them dry, you know, run the gamut before talking to you about them. I think they're really, really good. I don't get anything for saying that. Tati does not need me to promote her products. I just wanted to share with you in case you're like me and you've been curious, wondering if they're any good. They are. They're really, really good. So that completes this video. I hope that it was helpful. Let me know what you have been loving this month. I know that was a lot. There's so many makeup releases lately. There's a lot to get through. So thank you for being patient, sticking it out to the end. Let me know again what you've been loving this month. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Like this video if you liked it. I will link everything below. I will see you soon in another video. Until then, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.